guys about their experience growing up in Texas and how they viewed the University of Texas. How did you view the Longhorns when you were growing up?
Growing up, they were always my favorite team. I looked up to guys like Vince Young, Romas Taylor, Jamal Charles, guys like that. I wanted to play for the University of Texas, and just growing up, they were everybody's team in Texas. Especially after we won that Rose Bowl with Vince Young, and that really, for a lot of young kids like me, that really made me like them even more. So they definitely were my favorite team coming up, and they got a lot of history and a great coach. So it's hard not to like them.
Did they recruit you at all?
Yeah, as a DB.
Okay. How did you get an offer from them?
No, I explained to them that I didn't really want to play defense, so they were just really basically stopped recruiting me.
Is there a chip on your shoulder because of that? Josh has been pretty open about how he feels about going up against Texas because they didn't offer him. Do you feel similarly that since they didn't offer you as a wide receiver that you want to prove to them that they should have?
No, not at all. I made a decision to come here, and I think I've been doing well here. So there's not really a chip on my shoulder. I see it more as an opportunity. You get to go up against a historically great program like these guys, and just another chance to prove myself and for us as a team to prove ourselves. So I take it more as an opportunity, and just another game and another chance for us to get better and show the country what we can do.
Is there motivation to going back to your home state to have a good game in Texas?
Definitely. A lot of people calling me about tickets, trying to get to the game. So I probably have a lot of family members there, a lot of friends there. So. It'll definitely be, exciting to play in front of some hometown people again.
How many people do you think you'll have?
Roughly right now, I'm thinking about somewhere to 40 and between 50, so it's a lot of people.
Are you trying to get tickets from other guys? Are you bartering?
Yeah, trying to make some deals for next year. Gonna have to sacrifice some tickets for next year and things like that. So I'm still working on that. Hopefully, I can come up with a lot of tickets.
How far were you from San Antonio?
About 2 hours and 30 minutes.
So. You know a lot of guys on Texas?
Oh yeah, a couple of guys, a couple of them. I played offense all my life. I never played defense, so kind of just more of a nervous thing. A lot of guys they make that switch and it doesn't really work out for them. So just more of being comfortable on the offensive side of the ball.
How big a deal is it for you? And I know this is probably talked about this a little. Marcus coming back, they're getting the catch pass from him again for next year and building toward 14.
It was huge news for all of us. With that guy, I think, and everybody, a lot of people think that he's ready to play at the NFL level now. So for him to come back and want to play another year with this team, we can only be happy and. Respect his decision to come back. So right now, we just want to keep getting better, finish off this season well, and going into the off-season next year, ready to be 10 times better than we were this year.
Are you expecting him to go? Help you, being another guy from Texas and a couple years older than you? How much has he helped you during your 2 years as a receiver?
A ton. He was here before I got here. I came along, and he was here so far away from home, and I kind of used him as a kind of a mentor of how to deal with things, certain things of being 2,000 miles away from home and not seeing my mom or seeing my dad every day, waking up, and they're telling me it's time to get up and go to practice or it's time to get up and go to school. So he's been like a big brother to me ever since I started getting recruited here. So a lot of my success and a lot of things I've learned since I've been here comes from him.
How about Chance? What do you guys obviously from the same city, came in the same class. You guys work a lot together. What's kind of your guys' relationship?
Oh, that's my best friend. We've been best friends since 5th grade. So, like I said, Josh has been a big brother to both of us, and he took us under his wing. I honestly think I don't think I could have made it here without Chance being here. That guy's like a blood brother to me. So, it's big having him here with me, and it helps me out a lot.
How much does it impact the team when teammates get in trouble? Arrested or suspended or quit? How much does it impact you?
It impacts us a lot. We need every guy on board. When injuries happen, people get in trouble. Somebody's sick, somebody gets hurt. It impacts this team a lot. We need every guy on board. We need every guy on hand.
When someone does mess up a little bit, do the players self-police? You guys get down there yourselves?
They try to tell the squad leaders to do so. So, I really think, it starts with the coaches and then on down to the squad leaders. And, I think, we have a pretty good deal of senior leadership in this locker room. So, you know, you don't see a ton of guys doing things, but you know, everybody makes mistakes, and so you know, our squad leaders, they get it corrected, and you know, I think they do a good job of that.
Did Coach Helfrich talk to you guys as a team? Did he talk to you about this latest incident at all?
Oh no, it's been between Coach Helfrich and the coaching staff.
How would you describe him as a disciplinarian?
Coach Helfrich, he's a great guy. He's a great family guy, but he also means business. So, you know, not with just you getting in trouble. If you're having trouble in school, you know, he's gonna discipline you the way he feels he needs to, or you know, if you're not doing the right things in the locker room, you're not cleaning up around the locker room, you're not doing the right things in the cafeteria, helping out the janitors in any way you can. You know, he just understands it. He gets it. He's a great coach that has family. He's a people's person, so he knows how to treat other people. So he preaches that all the time about being nice to the next person, because you never know what somebody's going to say about you, or you never know who's watching you.
Have you ever seen him get mad?
Yeah. Like he says all the time, he has his own kids, but you know, away from home, we're like his kids. So, you know, he loves us up all the time, but at a certain time when we do things wrong, he will get upset with us. And you know, you can only expect that. And I think from a guy like him, when he does get on you, you should take it to heart, because you know, if he's getting on you, it must mean you did something pretty bad, because he's not a guy to just jump you all the time. So I think he means no harm when he's trying to, you know, correct someone. I think he does a great job of just, you know, giving you positive criticism, things that can only help you. So I think everybody on his team does a great job of understanding that, and I think everybody knows that he means well.
The differences between him and Chip? Perception outside was that Chip might have been more of a disciplinarian than Helfrich.
I think the big difference is just, you know, having that, like I said, having that family. You know, Chip wasn't some butthole or anything like that. You know, I know it seemed like it to the media, but in the locker room he wasn't.
We knew
he was a cool guy. He showed his feelings a little bit differently, because he didn't have a family and younger children. So, you know, I think from the emotional side, it's easier for Coach Helfrich, because he has kids of his own. So it's easier for him to show emotions to the team and be able to love us up even more. He knows he knows how to show that side of himself.
I haven't heard butthole since third grade.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
He wasn't that bad.
Love it. It's good work. And why is Michael Jackson the greatest ever?
Man, he's just so smooth. He has all the right music, man. He has a great moves. I think actually when I go home for Christmas, I think I'm gonna have a Michael Jackson performance with my family. So.
That's right. Boy, good work.